Welcome back to the channel. This is Gillis TV here on Clemhawks, and today, folks, it's free. It's the off season. Rumors here, rumors there. This. What if this team could do this? What if this team could sign this player? All that is happening, and I love the MLB off season because you get big names like Justin Verlander possibly on the move, Aaron Judge. That's a situation to look close to. You know what? This is the Blue Jays thing I am going to bring up today. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we are close to 3,800, which is our goal. Then we'll be off to 4,000 right after. Now, like I said, this is about the Blue Jays, and last season they were in on Kyle Schwarber, who is actually batting right now against Jose Barrios on your screen. But we are going to stay away from Kyle Schwarber. We're going to go with a pitcher on the Phillies. And you guys might remember in 2010 we drafted this kid and he had an arm. But ultimately we traded him away in that deal for R.A. Dickey and Jose Reyes. That's when the Blue Jays were like, hey, we're trading away everyone. We are going for the title now. It was a great few years as a Blue Jays fan, if you guys remember that. If you are old enough, of course. Now, that guy is Noah Syndergaard, Thor. His nickname's Thor. Now, Syndergaard would be a great addition to the Toronto Blue Jays. Coming back to Toronto, a team that drafted him. You know, he's had a pretty decent career over the course of playing with the Mets for a few years, a year with the Angels, and then with the Phillies. And there were rumors last offseason that, hey, the Blue Jays are interested in Noah Syndergaard, and they were, but ultimately he decided I'm going elsewhere. Never really happened. Now, you guys might be thinking, well, we already have Barrios, we have Gosman, we got Manoah. The reason I'm bringing up Noah Syndergaard is because Stripling is now a free agent. Not saying the Blue Jays have given up on Stripling, but I think Stripling's testing the water, see, hey, where can I go for the amount of money I want, or what's the highest offer? And it could be the Blue Jays offer being the highest. It could be the lowest offer for him and he goes somewhere else. So a good option for a fourth starting pitcher would be the guy you drafted. There was a reason you drafted him. Noah Syndergaard could be that fourth pitcher because we don't know what's going on with Ryu. If Ryu's good to go, I guess we're going to pay him $25 million to be a fifth starter because there's no way he's top three, let alone if we get Noah Syndergaard or a upgraded pitcher to him at the fourth spot, that Ryu will actually be on this team for years to come. I think he has 1 year left going into this year, possibly two. But Noah Syndergaard, let's get back on that topic, would be a great addition to replace Ross Stripling. Yes, Stripling had an unbelievable second half to this season. He came out of the bullpen a lot. Then when injuries started to come and Kikuchi couldn't hit the strike zone and was getting lit up for home run and run after run, Stripling came in and he showed, hey, don't put me in the bullpen anymore. I deserve to be on the starting rotation. And he proved that. Even in to the end of the game or season, he was proving that he was the guy to go out there. And there were talk for postseason that maybe they do start him game two, like or game three over Barrios or whoever it was. Stripling is a great, decent pitcher. He had a really good season last year, but Noah Syndergaard could be that guy that comes in after a little bit and fills that hole if Stripling does decide to go elsewhere. You look at Noah Syndergaard's numbers last year was 25 games played, 10 wins, 10 losses, 3.94 ERA, 134.2 innings pitched, 95 strikeouts, and a whip of 125. For his career, he is 146 games, 57 wins, 41 losses with a 1.42 ERA. So this year it was a bit up with 852.2 innings pitched and 872 strikeouts. So his strikeouts per inning went down this year, but it could just be the ball fields, who he was playing against, as he was part of the Angels, of course, to start the season, and the Angels didn't do that great. As well as he was 5-8 with the Angels, but he was 5-2 with the Philadelphia Phillies. Now you look at his numbers with the Mets. They weren't terrible after he got traded there at all. He had one season where it was 4.28 ERA, but it's something that the Blue Jays should consider looking into, and I agree. Ross Stripling coming back would be huge, or trying to get a guy like Justin Verlander on a cheaper contract to come for a year, but that the likelihood of that's not going to happen. Where Noah Syndergaard might come here for a cheaper deal, and we look at Stripling's numbers: 10-4 last season, 3.01 ERA, 134 innings, 111 strikeouts. The guy was on fire last year. Don't get me wrong. When he came into the starting role, he was great, but he's going to probably go test the waters and see, hey, where can I get the most money from? And at the end of the day, money is everything. And if Ross Stripling leaves, the Blue Jays, will need a backup pitcher for the four hole. Unless they go within their organization and hopefully Pearson's ready to go, maybe. That's a huge if. I don't think Trent Thornton's a starter anymore. He can hardly do bullpen sessions, let alone start. So that is a guy I would look to if I were the Blue Jays to be that fourth, fifth guy. Even if Pearson does come back, Ryu and Kikuchi might be bench arms at that point. And, even if you have Pearson and Noah Syndergaard, that's some high throwing heat those guys have with Manoah. The Blue Jays will be better than they were this year, even without Ross Stripling. But that is it for me today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.